For the Most High will have mercy on Jacob and will yet choose Israel. He's going to have mercy on Jacob and yet choose Israel and set them in their own land. See what the Most High going to do. No man going to tell you to leave here and come here. Now this is the kingdom of heaven. Get out of here. The Most High said he's the ones that are going to do this. I ain't looking at no, I don't see no other man's name here. Say, for the Most High will have mercy on Jacob and will yet choose Israel and set them in their own land, and the strangers shall be joined with them. These other nations who are strangers, who are the Gentiles, going to be joined with us. And they shall cleave to the house of Jacob. They will be cleaving to us. And the people shall take them and bring them to their place. We're going to take them and bring them to our place. Just like they brought us to their place. But see, it's amazing how, I know what it is. They know that they treated us so bad. Like this Edomite came up to me in Hollywood before I could even say anything. But he had been listening to the truth, the word of the Most High. And he asked me, he said, will we not be as vicious or vile upon them as they were with us? That's why people don't want to see slavery. But it says that the people shall take them and bring them to their place. And the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of the Most High for servants, that's men slaves and handmaids, women slaves. And they shall take them captives, whose captives they were. And they shall rule over their oppressors. That's what the word is saying. Mashiach Yahushua didn't come to destroy that. That has to be fulfilled. And it has not been fulfilled, therefore it is going to be fulfilled. Verse 3. And it shall come to pass in the day that the Most High shall give thee rest from thy sorrow. He's going to give us, the children of Israel, rest from our sorrow. And from thy fear. And from the hard bondage wherein thou was made to serve. It's a hard bondage we made to serve, y'all. But he's going to bring it on. Because people don't realize Isaiah 34 and 5. Isaiah 34 and 5. So for my sword shall be bathed in heaven. Behold, it shall come down upon Idumea and upon the people of my curse to judgment. So, if you don't know what that means, that heaven is right here on the earth. Powers of the throne of earth. Three heavens. Powers, rulership, and authority on the earth. You have the ozone layer, the firmament, the sky. That's the second heaven. You have the third heaven. The fourth dimension where the Most High dwells. So he says, for my sword shall be bathed in heaven. Behold, it shall come down upon Idumea. Who is Idumea? Going to the Zondervan Compact Bible Dictionary, look up Idumea. Idumea pertains to Edom, Greek and Roman name for Edom, okay? It says see Edom. So the Edomites are the biblical name for the Caucasian race. So say, for my sword shall be bathed in heaven. Behold, it shall come down upon Idumea. That's the Edomites. And upon the people of my curse to judgment. The sword of the Most High is filled with blood. It is made fat with fatness, and with the blood of lambs and goats, with the fat of the kidneys of rams, for the Most High has to sacrifice in Basra. That's the capital city, when the Most High had allowed the Edomites to have their land, Edom. And a great slaughter in the land of Idumea, amongst the Edomites. That's what it's saying. It says, verse 8, for it is the day of the Most High's vengeance, and a year of recompenses for the controversy of Zion. So who is this Zion? The controversy of Zion is saying. Who is this Zion? Isaiah 51 and 16. And I have put my words in thy mouth, and I have covered thee in the shadow of mine hand, that I may plant the heavens and lay the foundations of the earth, and say unto Zion, thou art my people. So the controversy over the children of Israel, he's saying, the day of the Most High, while Mashiach vengeance in Isaiah 34 and 8. And the year of recompenses, paybacks, for the controversy of Zion. And the streams thereof shall be turned into pitch, and the dust thereof into brimstone, and the land thereof shall become burning pitch. It shall not be quenched night nor day. The smoke thereof shall go up forever. From generation to generation it shall lie waste. None shall pass through it forever and ever. You hear that? Right here, especially in America. So we got to understand this. It's very important that you see this. Because Mashiach said Jews are going to be compassed as Gentiles until the time of the Gentiles be fulfilled. Look at Romans 11:11. Romans 11:11. I say then, have they stumbled that they should fall? Talking about we the children of Israel. The Most High forbid. But rather through their fall, when we fail, salvation is come unto the Gentiles, for to provoke them to jealousy. See, when we fail, salvation came to the Gentiles, provoke us to jealousy, because the Most High told us in the law. It all goes back to what he told us in the law. When you look at Deuteronomy 32 and 21. Deuteronomy 32 and 21. He said, they have moved me to jealousy with that which is not the Most High, by following the idols of the other nations. They have provoked me to anger with their vanities, things that was worthless in the eyes of the Most High. And I will move them to jealousy with those which are not a people. That's these other nations. Besides the Edomites, I will provoke them to anger with a foolish nation. That's the Edomites right there. He provokes to anger with a foolish nation for the things that they've done to us. And doing to us unto this day. Going back to Romans 11 and 11. See, I say that, have they stumbled that they should fall? And we fell in 70 AD as a nation. We just read about it. To Rudolph R. Winsor in the book of Babylon and Timbuktu. Most High forbid. But rather through their fall, when we fail, in 70 AD, salvation is coming to the Gentiles for to provoke them to jealousy. See, now the fall of them be the riches of the world. So the whole world got rich when we fail. Think about how they put that Indiana Jones, how they still making movies and so forth. Looking for what? Solomon's mines. Most High made Solomon the richest king ever to be on this earth, man. Everybody called himself rich now to have as much as Solomon had. That's why I say the nation got rich when we fell, brothers and sisters of Israel. They got rich. They took us down. But we didn't follow the law, statutes, commandments of the Most High. He said he was going to do it. And here we are now, because when it says people that are no people, that's these other nations that we're in captivity under. And then the foolish nation is where we at now. I mean, bungee jumping, going out there, you mean it's a foolish nation. How you gonna put everything in captivity, and then you're gonna go, you have everything in captivity, and then you're gonna go in there and make it like SeaWorld. Dang on whales end up killing people. The elephants go crazy. The lions eat you up. Tigers go crazy, eat you up. Stupid, foolish. They're supposed to be out in the jungle. They go back to their natural habitat, say, hey, you will prey. No matter how you raise them. Foolish nation. I mean, drugs everywhere, guns, people killing each other, not doing anything about a foolish nation. abortions. More of us have abortions, man. We got 50 million that's dying from abortions, man. You understand? It's a foolish nation. And we become foolish right with it because we found the way of the heathen, learned the way of the heathen, which is a trap for us. Instead of coming back to the law, statutes, commandments of the Most High. Y'all think y'all gonna vote y'all way into the kingdom? I don't think so. You think you're gonna vote and make things better for us as the children of Israel? Listen, Romans 11 and 12. Now if the fall of them be the riches of the world, and the diminish of them the riches of the Gentiles, read that again. Now if the fall of them be the riches of the world, and the diminishing of them the riches of the Gentiles, how much more their fools? See? How much more are they going to get? That's why we got to take heed and pay attention. Because the time is at hand. Amos 9 and 8. Amos 9 and 8. Behold, the eyes of the Most High power of Abraham, Isaac, Jacob are upon the sinful kingdom, and I will destroy it from off the face of the earth. He's going to destroy this place from off the face of the earth, saving that I will not utterly destroy the house of Jacob, said the Most High. So, for all you that want to run somewhere, you have faith to believe what he said, the Most High said here. His eyes are upon the simple kingdom. His eyes are 10,000 times brighter than the sun. But his eyes are upon the simple kingdom of America. But he said he's going to save somebody as he destroyed from off the face of the earth. Saving I will not utterly destroy the house of Jacob, the family of Jacob, the 12 tribes of Israel. 1/3, mind you, said the Most High. For lo, I will command, he said, and I will sift the house of Israel among all nations. So we're going to sift it from among all nations. That's the 1/3. Like as corn is sifted in the sea. Yet shall not the least, which is the 1/3, rain fall upon the earth. Because 2/3 is going to be left on the earth to just be destroyed. Say all the sinners of my people, which are the 2/3 of the 12 tribes of Israel, shall die by the sword. Which say the evil shall not overtake nor befit us. So he's going to kill you with the sword. So don't think that you're getting away with anything. Nobody's getting away with anything. And hopefully you'll be part of the 1/3. Psalms 149. And 2. Let Israel rejoice in him that made him. Let the children of Zion be joyful in their king. That's another name. Zion. Representing the children of Israel. Let them praise his name in the dance. Let them sing praises unto him with the timbrel and harp. Sing music to the Most High. Say 4. For the Most High taketh pleasure in his people. He will beautify the meek with salvation. He will beautify the meek with salvation. Let the saints be joyful in glory. Let them sing aloud upon their beds. Let the high praises of the Most High be in their mouth and a two-edged sword in their hand. So we'll sing praises to the Most High and a two-edged sword in our hand to execute vengeance upon the heathen and punishment upon the people. To bind their kings with chains and their nobles with fetters of iron, just like they bound us with chains and fetters of iron. To execute upon them the judgment written. This honor have all his saints who are the 12 tribes of Israel. Praise ye the Most High. This is the kingdom. Galatians 6 and 7. Galatians 6 and 7. Be not deceived. The Most High is not mocked. You can't mock the Most High. Nor Mashiach Yahushua. But whatsoever a man soweth, that shall he also reap. So the things that you have done to us, the children of Israel, it's going to be done to them. We got double, they going to get double. We just give you that right quick. So you know that the Most High is just. People always want to say, why? Take it over to the Most High. Every word of the Most High is pure. Isaiah 40:1 says, comfort ye, my people, said the Most High, who are the 12 tribes of Israel. Speak ye comfortably to Jerusalem and cry unto her that her warfare is accomplished. So our warfare is accomplished. That her iniquity is pardoned. For she hath received of the Most High's hand double for all her sins, right? So we are the children of Israel that he loved. He said, Jacob I love. And he said he gave us double for all our sins. So now, he said the eyes of the Most High upon the sinful kingdom will destroy from off the face of the earth. So now let's see what they're going to do. Revelation, the 18th chapter. And we're going to start at verse 5. Since it says the eyes of the Most High upon the sinful kingdom, Revelation 18:5. For her sins have reached unto heaven, and the Most High have remembered her iniquities. Most High remembering all the things that's been done to the children of Israel, and all the sins that's been committed against his laws, statutes, and commandments. It shall reward her even as she rewarded you. See, she's going to be rewarded even as she rewarded us. And double unto her, double according to her works. Hear that? And the cup which she hath filled to her double. Just like we got double, they going to get double. Okay? Because the Most High is fair. Colossians 3 and 25. But he that doeth wrong shall receive for the wrong which he hath done, and there is no respect of persons. So they've done wrong in breaking all the laws of the Most High, claiming that they're the Most High, claiming that they're Mashiach Yahushua. You can't deny that because they painted the picture of Caesar Borgia in 1492. When they came with the name Jesus Christ, they named that picture of Jesus Christ. Until this day, without a shadow of a doubt. So Revelation 9 and 10. Revelation 13, 9 and 10. You talk about the kingdom of heaven, we got to go into it, y'all. Revelation 13, 9. If any man have an ear, let him hear. Everybody out there can hear me. You got ears to hear. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here is the patience and the faith of the saints. So that's what we have patience for. Because the Most High is not a man, he should lie. Therefore, this is going to happen. Whether you like it or not. Whether you want it to happen or not, take it up with the Most High. Tell the Most High he's a liar. Tell him that he's not going to allow it to happen. And see what happened to you. See what happened to you. Stop the word of the Most High from happening. So they led us into captivity, they're born into captivity. Jeremiah 30 and 16. All these nations that had us in captivity. But it's going to be a righteous captivity. Jeremiah 30 and 16. Therefore all they that devour thee shall be devoured, and all thine adversaries, which mean all our enemies, every one of them shall go into captivity. And they that spoil thee, they that have robbed us, shall be a spoil. We're going to rob them. And all that prey upon thee will I give for a prey. For I restore health unto thee, talking to the children of Israel. And I will heal thee of thy wounds. We got a whole lot of wounds. mentally, spiritually, and physically, said the Most High, because they called thee an outcast, saying, this is Zion. We done defined Zion twice. The children of Israel, whom no man seeketh after. Thus say the Most High, behold, I will bring again the captivity of Jacob's tents, and have mercy on his dwelling places. And the city shall be built upon her own heap, and the palace shall remain after the manner thereof. And out of them shall proceed thanksgiving, and the voice of them that make merry. And I will multiply them, and they shall not be few. I will also glorify them, and they shall not be small. Glorify us. He's going to build our nation up. Their children also shall build as aforetime, and their congregation shall be established before me, and I will punish all that oppress them. You hear that? You're getting punished. Every last one of them that oppress the children of Israel. That's what the Most High is saying. And their nobles shall be of themselves. You hear that? Everybody that's going to rule over us is going to be of ourselves, of the children of Israel. And their governor shall proceed from the midst of thee, of them, of us, the children of Israel. And I will cause him to draw near, and he shall approach unto me. For who is this that engages his heart to approach unto me, said the Most High. And ye shall be my people, and I will be your power. Behold, the whirlwind of the Most High goeth forth with fury, a continual whirlwind. It shall fall with pain upon the head of the wicked. Behold, the whirlwind of the Most High, while Mashiach Yahushua goeth forth with fury. A continual whirlwind. I mean, it's going to go forever and ever. It shall fall with pain upon the head of the wicked. The fierce anger of the Most High, while Mashiach Yahushua and the anointed Savior shall not return until he have done it, until he have performed the intents of his heart, till he have performed the intents of his mind. In the latter days, which are the last days, ye shall consider it. That's what we consider it right now. Consider it right now. Jeremiah could consider it because he was in the last days at this time. He's in captivity. But we can consider it because here we are involved in this. Oh yeah. 2 Thessalonians. Y'all still with me? Second Thessalonians.